Greetings everyone, Cellophane Dancer 98 back at it again with another reaction. So yeah, I was right. We had Pink Rangers and apparently we hadn't hit the Blue Rangers yet. That's why I was missing from my list yesterday. So let's get into it and see what Pink Rangers we have here on this list.
Man, there's been a lot of Pink Rangers in Sentai. This is a list of the coolest, most memorable, and the most likable Pink Rangers in all of Sentai.
Shingen Pink, okay.
And
Mobile Ranger.
let me know your picks in the comments. Number 10, Ninin Pink, also known as Momo Ninja. So Ninja has a lot of good things going for it as a series, but one of the biggest ones is Kasumi. She's pretty quiet and reserved, real girl next door type, with a very high level of intelligence. She's extremely gifted in science and technology, and throughout the series, we can see her using these skills to solve problems for the team. Number 9, Magi Pink. There are very few Pink Rangers in Sentai that are more peppy and cheerful than Hoka. She is butterfly themed and uses the wind element, but she can actually transform into numerous inanimate objects, such as a fan or a pepper shaker. She's extremely bubbly and she likes to say Yahoo. She also likes to refer to herself as Hoka-chan, which is the third person, instead of Watashi, which would be the first person. Oh, and she's also a huge tease.
Really? Okay. Of course, Gosei's in there.
Gosei Pink from Goseiger. So Eddie likes to stay positive, and she always looks on the bright side of things. She's a bit naive, but acts almost as a mother or a nurturer of the team. Keeps the rest of the team in the right frame of mind.
Sounds fair.
Number 7, Gokai Pink, Ahim de Famille. So she is a princess.
Of course, Gokai's in there.
A proper lady that wears a fancy dress from planet Famille. She's extremely graceful due to her upbringing and is quite out of place from her teammates, being around a bunch of scallywags. But because the rest of her team is the way that they are, it makes a lot of sense to have her as a proper lady within the team. She brings a lot of contrast to the show. Number 6, Shinkin Pink.
Yes.
So Mako uses the Sky Kanji to Henshin and displays it on her helmet because she uses wind and air-based attacks. She's also very sweet.
Temari from Naruto?
And shown to be extremely courageous. All of her teammates recognize her as being a terrible cook, but we can't all be good at cooking, I guess.
True.
Number 5, Terra Ranger from Zhu Ranger. So Zhu Pink, also known as Mei, is an ancient warrior that is extremely proficient and skilled at archery. She's very empathetic to everybody around her. In fact, most of the time when you see her, she's probably smiling. But whenever there's a task at hand, she's extremely focused on it and will fully commit herself to what needs to be done at the moment. Number 4, Deca Pink. So if I had to describe Yumiko, it would be bubble baths. This girl is constantly taking bubble baths, pretty much every episode. To say that she's ditzy would be a huge understatement. This girl honestly seems kind of out of place with the rest of the team sometimes, because she's so ditzy and in her own head. But she has a very good heart, and she's usually very sweet and peppy. She has a very close relationship with Murphy the dog as well. And her relationship with Deca Yellow, Jasmine, is very interesting and entertaining to watch.
Interesting.
Number 3, Momo Ranger from Go Ranger. The OG Pink Ranger, Peggy. So Peggy has deadly exploding earrings that she throws at enemies, and they explode. Peggy is a master at rocking those 1970s style short shorts and go-go boots, but she's just a boss lady. Peggy is the demolitionist of sorts of the team, being that she specializes in explosives and explosive weapons. And with the team, she has been designated number 4. Number 2 is Dai Pink, also known as Ho Ranger. And if you've ever watched Dai Ranger, then you will probably already know why Ren is on this list. Ren is quite shy, peaceful, and kind, but extremely likable at the same time. She's always smiling, and everybody on the show seems to dig her, especially Ko. You know what I mean? She's a very skilled martial artist and even has psychic abilities. And because she's on Die Ranger, she also has one of the coolest helmet designs amongst all Pink Rangers because Die Ranger. Rin is just extremely likable. But you know, not everybody can make this list. So here's some honorable mentions.
Alright. Boken Pink, okay. Kyo Ranger. Pink Mask, okay. Then, oh, the original, okay. Don't remember which one that one was. Mega Pink. Nice.
In the history of Sentai, Miku, also known as Mega Pink. Now, if you're like me, if you've been watching Sentai for a while, I probably don't even need to explain this to you that much.
Nope.
Miku is the absolute girl next door. She's always smiling. She's always acting ditzy and funny. And yeah, she's probably the cutest Pink Ranger of all time, easily. She loves to sing, as evidenced by when she was on the bus with her schoolmates, singing without any fear. She's very outgoing, and you know that if you brought her to a party, she would be the life of the party. The symbol on her helmet is a cell phone, which lets her scan audio remotely, and her weapon has a satellite dish on it. She even returns in the Gao Ranger vs. Super Sentai movie, which is more than enough reason on its own to watch that movie. But anyway, guys, that's just my list. Let me know yours in the comments. And if you enjoy...
Pretty solid list. I like it. I don't really have any differences on that one. It's pretty good. Especially glad that Mega Rangers are getting more attention on these lists now. Anyway, tomorrow we'll be focusing on Blue Super Sentai Rangers. Oh yeah. But for now, hope you guys are enjoying this list. I certainly am, and looking forward to seeing more from them. In the meantime, you guys take care. I'll see you on the next video. Bye!